Well, good morning all. As you can see, it's the first day that we've had of sunshine in the last week. It's been drizzling and overcast the whole week and it's been just yuck. Which in one way has been good because I've been able to work out where the water runs on the property. But with a beautiful, with a fine day and sun out, I'm going to try and get this pad down for the water tank. So that's the tap coming out of the water tank, and I want to put a pad down here for the water pump to sit on, and then I want to trench along here up to here and put a tap coming out of here with the hose coming up here with the tap on it so we can connect to the water. So today's mission is to get this this pad in. Got all my tools there ready to go. So let's get stuck in and see how we do it. Alright, so I've just cut this piece of wood into half, so it was 900, so it's going to give us 450. So I'm going to set it up like so. I'll square it all off, nail it all in, level it all off. Then we can pour our concrete into there. So I've just bought the pump and the cover so I can get a measurement of it so I know how long to make it. I want the cover to be able to sit down properly on the concrete without hanging over.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher. The night's young and it's just begun as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna be two hearts running wild.
Alright, she's in. I've screwed it all up, made it all square, so she's nice and square whichever way I go. So all I'm going to do now is I'm going to put some crushed dust in, just compact it down for a level base. And then I'm going to get the pump out, make sure it fits. I'm pretty sure it does because the box fits in there, but I just want to make sure how I'm coming out of here. Other than that, then we can mix some concrete and put it in. Okay guys, I've put in the concrete. I think I was about like quarter of a bag short, so it's just a little bit under the edge, but it'll do. Just going to let it harden up a bit and then I can smooth off the top again. And then once I've done that, then I can leave it and it can go off, and I can take the edges off and leave it to set over the next couple of days properly, and then we can put our pump in. So I'm just digging a trench here. That's hardening off nicely. Yep, it's going well. Dig the trench. That's where the tap's going to go up this side. I've just got to make it a bit deeper. Once I've done that, I'll get the pipe over here and set up the tap. The tap's going to be temporary because I've got to get I'm just going to use this piece of timber for the time being to hold the tap up, but I've got to get some treated pine or some paint to paint that so it doesn't rot out in the ground. So anyway, it'll be temporary just so we can use the water. So I'm going to dig it out a bit deeper and then I can start on the pipes. Okay, I'm using irrigation pipe that I haven't used. Well, I haven't done really much on the way of using irrigation out on the property. Well, none actually, so there you go. So it's all new to me. I got this blue irrigation pipe from Bunnings, and I've got the connections as well. Once again, haven't used them before, but they look pretty straightforward. You just unscrew them, put them into here and screw them up tight, and that's about it as far as I know. Anyway, we're going to find out and see how good I am at it. Hopefully I'm right. I'm going to leave the trench open because I want to test it and make sure there's no leaks. So I'm going to put the pump just out on the ground for a moment and just use it from there to make sure it's working. If we're sure it's working, there's no leaks, then I'll cover it back up and then we can use it tonight. Well, I'm hoping this is right. I've deburred it on either end, and now I'm going to put the attachment on. This one's going for the tap, so I put it on here, and then the tap screws into here, and then I screw it down to there. Okay, so I've attached my hose, I've attached my connection that allows me to put my tap in there. So what I have to do now is just put some plumber's tape around here and put that in, and then we can fasten it to the post and put it in. Then we're getting close to being able to test it. Then I have to set the pump up. Alright, I've just screwed this top section onto the pump down the bottom, put some plumber's tape on there, and it's just, I don't think it's going to go any tighter than that, but if I need to I can tighten it up a bit. Now I'm going to set up this to take the water that's going back to the tap, and that's the water that comes in from the water tank. Alrighty, I've temporarily got it connected into the pump. I'm just going to connect this end into this end which goes to the tap. I'm going to need Carolyn to hold it for me. Plug it into the generator, and hopefully once we turn that on and turn that on, we should have water when we turn that on with no leaks. Well, that's the theory anyway, so we'll see when Carolyn comes out here. Okay, we've got a leak, but I just want to see if this pump's going to work anyway. So I'm going to plug it into the generator, so there's going to be a bit of noise. We just want to see that we got water coming out that hose. If we got water coming out that hose, I know it works, then we can pull this apart and fix that up, but I just want to see that the pump works. So excuse the noise. Okay, it's turned on. We've got leaks. Well, that was fun. We had leaks at the connection Sorry. Had a leak at the connection here. We also had a leak at the connection here. So I've got to fix them up. Let's see how we go from there. Hopefully I can get that fixed now. Okay, turn it on and off quick. Off. Yep, turned off. We have water. We have got some leaks, one there. That's alright. We can fix that one. We've still got a leak just up in here. And got a small one down here. Right, so we've got it all connected. We've got green lights. We've got the hose running over all the way to the bus to fill it up. I'm going to turn it on now and see what happens. No leaks at the moment. I'm just going to rush over to Carolyn. So we've got good water pressure. See if you can see. Can you bring it out a little bit? There you go. See it? Well guys, this is pretty exciting with the water going. I know it's not set up properly at the moment, but it's working well, so which is really good. I'm happy about that. And hopefully Carolyn is right up there and she'll give me the thumbs up saying that the bus is full and we can turn it off, and then we can wait till tomorrow, Saturday, and fix it onto the concrete. Well, good morning all. It's a new day and I've come out to see how the concrete's going and take off the formwork so it can dry off completely. So let me show you. So that's the formwork there. Gonna unscrew it, take the stakes out and then pull it off and see how we go. Alright, so they came out pretty well. And there's the concrete slab. Alright guys, so there you can see in the background I've taken off all the formwork and I'll let it dry over the next couple of days. And then we're going to drill some coach bolts down in there and be able to secure the water pump and then join all the water pipes up and get water consistently on. The way the morning has started, I should have given up, but anyway, I'll show you what's happened. When I drilled the holes to put the dynabolts in, they're just a tad too close to each other, not by much. So when I put the pump holes in, they just don't line up properly. And then the other problem I'm having is the dynabolts. Of course, this, when you screw it down, pushes the other end of the dynabolt out. This part is actually sitting up inside here and it's not going through. So I'm going to cut a little bit off the top of both ones so I've got a bit more of the bolt showing to push up and screw onto. So got the grinder out, and I'm going to grind off a little bit on each one of these sleeves, put them back in, and hopefully that'll fix the problem. Alright, with a lot of fiddling around, I've got the Dynabolts in both sides. They're in now. And I've got the pump connected back up. Alrighty, I've got the pump in. I'll spin you around and show you how it looks. So the pump's now in. There's no leaks. This one here was a bit of a problem. It leaked a few times. I had to put a whole heap of plumber's tape on there, which has fixed that up. And it's all going through up to the tap. And it's working. We've got to use a generator at the moment just to run it, but we're going to do some long overdue laundry now, so we've got to run a lead from here all the way over to the shipping container where the washing machine is and get it connected up. So that's next on the agenda, to make sure everything is working okay. But we have now the ability to get water from our tank over to the bus and the container, so that's pretty exciting. Okay, so we've got the cover in now. I've cut the slot so I could get it in over the pipes on either side. That'll just protect it from the rain when it does rain eventually. So we've now got water. Eventually when we get our solar, we'll have it linked up to a connection here, so it'll be on all the time. But anyway, that's done now. Well guys, that's it for this video. I'd just like to thank you for taking the time out to watch our videos. We really do appreciate it. We're also thinking about changing our channel name. As we're not really traveling anymore, we thought it might be more appropriate if we change it to something that's more off-grid, and we were wondering what you guys were thinking. So if you think we should change our name, or you should think we should leave it, or if you got any ideas for some new names, just chuck them in the comments below, and hopefully we might have a new channel name. But anyway, let's see how it goes. Otherwise we can just leave it with Travel is Sweet. Anyway guys, if you like the video, make sure you like it and give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Alright guys, for now, we hope everything's going well. Hope you have a great week, and we'll catch you in the next video. Alright guys, see you for now.